Hello everyone, it's me again. Today we are gonna read our book, Jacqueline Wilson, Best Friend, Alice and Gemma, illustrated by Nick Surratt. Now let's read the page 14. My granddad used to ride our car, but he retired now. So he helps us when the car hire firm need an extra driver. They've got a white rose for weddings, and Granddad once took me for a sneaky ride on it. He's lovely, my granddad. Maybe he's my all-time absolute favorite relative. He always looked after me right from when I was a baby. Our mom was back to work full-time just as Granddad retired, so he's acts like my childminder. He still meets me from school. We go back to my granddad's flat, which is right at the top of the tower block. You look out of Granddad's window and you see the birds flying past. It's just magical. On a clear day, you can see for miles and miles across the town to the woods at the east border of the countryside. Sometimes Granddad narrows his eyes and pretends he's looking through a telescope. He swears he's squinting all the way to the sea, but I think he's joking. He jokes a lot. My granddad, he calls me funny names too. I'm his little ice germ. He always gives me packages of ice germs, small long-sized biscuits with white and pink and yellow yummy icing. Little noise Mom when she collects me. I wish you wouldn't beat her, she says to Granddad. She's going to have a tea the minute she gets home. Gemma, you mind eating the cheese properly? I don't like you eating all that sugary stuff. Granddad always says sorry, but he crosses his eyes behind Mom's back and pulls a funny face. I get the giggles and annoy Mom even more. Sometimes I think everyone annoys my mom. Everyone except Alice. Mom works in the makeup department of Joseph Pilbeam, the big store, and she gives Alice all these stinky samples of skincare products and little lipsticks and bottles of scat. Once, when she was in a really good mood, she sat Alice down at a dressing table and gave her a full grown-up lady's makeup. My mom made me up too, though she told me off for forgetting. Well, it was tickly, and then my eyes itched and I rubbed them and got that black mascara stuff all over the place, so I looked like a panda. Alice's makeup stayed prettily in place all day long. She didn't even smudge a pink lipstick when she had her tea. It was pizza, but she cut hers up into tiny bite-sized pieces instead of serving a lovely big wedge in a mouth. If Alice wasn't my very best friend, she might just get on my nerves sometimes, especially when Mom makes a big fuss of her and then looks at me and sighs. Still, it's great that Mom does like Alice because she never minds if she comes for a sleepover at our house. My mom has banned big birthday sleepovers forever. Colum doesn't care, as the only person he does like to sleep over is Asha. Jack doesn't care either. He's got a few dirty, sweaty wrists in year 9, but they don't communicate face to face. They just email and text each other. I got these are ordinary friends, as well as my best friend Alice. Last birthday, I invited 3 boys and 3 girls for a sleepover party. Ali was top of the list, of course. We supposed to play out in the garden, but it rained, so we all had a crazy game of football with a cushion in the living room. Well, not quite all. Alice wouldn't play, and biscuits is rubbish-ass games. Someone broke my mom's wedding present. Loud little lady, it busted the cushion. My mom was so mad she wouldn't let any of them sleep over and sent them all home, except for Alice. I still loud. One special friend sleep over so loud as that special friend is Alice. So that's great. Because I probably said before, Alice is my very best friend. I don't know what I do without her. 2. I don't know what to do. I'm worried something weird is going on. Is Alice. She's got a secret and she's not telling me. We have never ever had secrets from each other before. I've told Alice all sorts of stuff. Even that embarrassing, awful things. Like the time I thought I could make it home from Miss Donuts after drinking 2 large cups and a milkshake without going to the loo. Alice knows I don't like to sleep with as my little rabbit has night lights because I don't actually like the dark very much. When Granddad had to go into hospital for an operation, I told Alice I was scared he wouldn't get better. So thank goodness he was fine again in no time. Alice has always taught me a secret stuff too. She taught me when a Bob and Dad at a big row because her dad drank too much at the party. She taught me how she would throw a chocolate toffee from the video shop. It was on the floor, so she hoped it might catch rubbish, but she was still scared. It meant she was a thief. She was so worried about it that didn't even there is the toffee. I ate it for her, just so she doesn't stop worrying about it. She told me heaps and heaps of stuff, but now she's got the secret. She doesn't know that I know she's got a secret. I found out in a bad way. I read a diary. I know you shouldn't ever read anyone's private diary, especially not their best friends. I've actually had a peep at Alice's diary several times. Not to be mean and sneaky, it's just so interesting finding out what she's thinking. Like there's a little window in her forehead and you can peep through into her brain. It's usually lovely because she reads all this stuff about me. Shama was so funny in class today, and even Mrs. Waters was at laughing. Shama and I made our own cartoon story about all the animals in Noah's Ark. Excuse me. And the giraffes stood up too. Suddenly it made a hole in the roof, and it was raining hard, but the elephants spread their ears to keep Noah and his family dry. John gave such good ideas. I was feeling fed up at school today because Mom won't let me have that sword jacket we saw on some Saturday, but Gemma shared her chocolates with me and said she will buy me as many suit jackets as I want when we are grown up. I love it. She writes page after page saying I'm comical and inventive and kind. I love it that she stuck a funny photo of us with our eyes read each other at the front of her diary. She outlined it with a silver pen like it's a friend and then stuck her favorite stickers of flowers and dolphins and kittens and boys dancers all over the page. This is why I took the tiniest peek at the diary yesterday. Readers had a lovely afternoon making a picture of the flat we are going to share together when we are old enough. Alice seemed a little odd without this at first, but I just thought